You're just in time for lunch. Today, the Culinary Arts Department will be focusing on beef, and we are going to be making a beef sirloin sandwich made with top sirloin steak, and I will let students take it from here. Okay, so all you will need is that if you have steak left over, you can go ahead and use that, or you can go ahead and cut up some steak like this into strips and go ahead and fry that up.
That's long ways. Make sure it's thick enough. And you flip and split in half because they're usually pretty big pieces. And you scoop them together like that.
Okay, now to cook our sirloin steak, we're going to take it. We've already cut it into strips. That way it's easier for our sandwich and they won't fall out. We're going to throw these into the pan. And then we've got some thyme, some salt, some pepper, and some minced garlic.
Make sure you separate all the meat so it can all cook evenly.
Yep.
You want it all jumble it up, and then you flip it over when one side's done.
Okay. Next, what we're going to do is start our marmalade, and we're going to go ahead and cut up some red onion into very thin strips. Be careful, because you don't want to cut yourself. And go ahead and make all of that thickness, and go ahead and put them in a bowl, and we'll start our marmalade. Okay, to start our marmalade, we're going to go ahead and put some butter and olive oil in our pan. Okay, and then get your parents to help you, and go ahead and get this melting on the stove. And then what you're going to do next is throw your onions in that you had helped cut. Make sure you don't touch your eyes, just so you don't burn them. It'll hurt. And then once all of these, they come out to they're going to be golden brown, and they're going to start to caramelize. That's the perfect consistency of how you want them to be. Then you're going to throw in some of your blueberry preserves. And then some of your dried cherries. And some grape juice. Now, as you can see, all of our stuff is very brightly colored, and in the end, it'll be bright purple.
Make sure you mix it up with a spatula.
Yep.
It'll be good.
The consistency you'll know is that you can see all of the onions are completely soft, and you can see all of the stuff is together. And the cherries, you can't tell that they're in there. They're pretty well mixed in.
And most of the water is out, so that
Yeah.
it's more like a jelly or a jam that you have.
Yeah. To assemble it, it's pretty simple. All you do is open your sandwich up that you have, and then you're going to grab some of your marmalade that you've already made, put it on the top one. Now, it may look strange, but it tastes very good. That's why we chose it today. Then we're going to put some of our steak on the other side. And then next up, this may be a new ingredient that you've never tried before. I actually have never tried before. It is goat cheese, and it's very, very soft. Instead of a hard cheddar, it has a harder texture to it. So whenever it's super soft, so whenever it melts like cream cheese.
You don't have to heat it, do you? The heat from the hot meat will make the cheese melt.
Yeah, from the marmalade and the meat, it'll heat up the cheese, so it'll just melt on it. Okay. Top of this. cut it in half.